Good day, I am Janet Shaila May Angop. I am here to discuss about the system acquisition, service management, and outsourcing. An organization reason for acquiring or outsourcing system is to effectively and efficiently support one or more business process. Once the business objectives have been defined for the solution being sought, the acquisition or outsourcing process for the system or services can begin. System acquisition strategy. It is important to have a strategy in place to assist departments with the selection, purchase, and implementation of technology-related system, software, hardware, and services. The goal is to ensure that the system to be acquired, first, align to the objective and goals of the organization. Second, integrate well and are compatible with existing softwares and technology infrastructure. Third, result in a positive return on investment or ROI. System acquisition process. First, defining system requirements. Second, identify alternatives. Third, performing a feasibility analysis. Fourth, conducting a risk analysis. Fifth, carrying out the selection process. Sixth, procuring selected software. And lastly, completing final acceptance. Defining system requirements is one of the greater challenges in procuring any information. System requirements describe the needs or objectives of the system, define the problem to be solved, business and system goals, system process to be accomplished, and the deliverables and expectation for the system. Gathering requirements can also be accomplished by inspecting existing system, reviewing related papers and electronic forms and reports, observing related business processes, meeting with IT management and support staff, researching other companies in a related industries of similar company size and with a similar technical environment. System requirements documents typically provides intended user, the user of the system. Scope and objective scope should be holistic, incorporating both technical environment as well as business perspective. Third is problem statement, a description of the problem needing to be solved by the system. System goals, aims, and objectives should be included from technical as well as business perspective. Fifth is feasibility analysis, defines the constraint or limitation for the system from a technical and business standpoints. Other assumptions, additional expectation made regarding the system, expected system function, anticipated system function to be provided, system attributes such as ease of use, fault tolerance, response time, and integration with existing platform. Lastly, context or environment in which expected to operate. It includes a description of the system that is expected to fit or interface with the environment, industry context or company culture, technical environment. Second system acquisition process is identify alternatives. Many options exist in procuring system solution, which includes any combination of the following: off-shelf products, purchase supplier package, contracting for development, developing the system in-house, outsourcing from another organization. Off-the-shelf product, purchasing commercially available product requires the organization to adapt to the functionality of the system. This business adaptation process means that the organization would need to customize the software product and subsequently maintain those customizations within the processes that have been modified and changed. The advantages of using off-the-shelf products are shorter implementation time, use of proven technology, availability of technical expertise from outside the company, availability of maintenance and support, and easier to define cost. These advantages include incompatibility between package system capabilities and the company's requirements, long-term reliance on a supplier for maintenance and support, specific hardware or software requirements, and limitation on the use of customization of the software. Second system acquisition option is a purchase supplier package. Suppliers develop package system for wide distribution that satisfy a generic business problems. Selecting a purchase supplier package, organization should consider stability of the supplier company, volatility of system updates, existing customer base, supplier ability to provide support, required hardware or software in support of the supplier system, required modification of the base software. And third is the contracted or in-house development. Contracted development requires that the organization procure personnel to develop a new system or customize an existing system to the company's specification. Contracting for system development can provide increased control over cost and implementation schedules, legal and financial leverage over the contractor, additional technical expertise, and the ability to adhere to company policies, processes, and standards. Advantage is it may later become available for commercial use upon discretion of the developing organization. The disadvantages naman include higher labor cost when compared to in-house staff, turnover of contract staff, business viability of the contracted company, exclusions of maintenance in development cost, and a lack of organizational understanding by the contractor. Last system acquisition option is the outsourcing from another organization. Many companies choose to outsource system functionality from another organization. Outsourcing allows the company to cost-effectively remain focused on their core competencies and quickly respond to business needs as well as take advantage of the expertise of another organization. Outsourcing also provides increased control over cost without the need to acquire or maintain hardware, software, and related stuff. Outsourcing system increases reliance on the outsourcer, limits the company to what is provided by the outsourcer, and decreases the ability of the company to acquire related experience and expertise. Third system acquisition process is performing a feasibility analysis. A feasibility analysis defines the constraints or limitation for each alternative from a technical as well as a business perspective.